Welcome back to Kester's Forest. Well, it's been a year, hasn't it? And I thought I just had time to squeeze in one more quick video before 2020 was over. And I was thinking about what I could do, and then something popped through my door and I thought, perfect. So the thing I want to look at, which came through my door from Amazon Japan, is from Sega. Now, Sega this year celebrated their 60th anniversary. It was also a bit of a downer for them because, well, no one knows exactly why, but their largest, most famous arcade in Tokyo has shut down after, I don't know, 30 or 40 years of being open, and it really was a tourist attraction, and it's a real shame that it's gone. And of course, it being a Sega arcade, it would have had in it quite a number of Sega machines, including the Astro City cabinets. There were a few of those. There was Astro City 2, and what these were these huge sort of multi-purpose arcade machines that you could actually install various different games in them. They were quite versatile, not a little bit like Neo Geo, I suppose, but just for Sega games. And you know, it being the 60th anniversary, Sega have brought out a few things. One of them being the Game Gear Mini, and the other being what's inside this box. Right, here we go. The Astro City Mini. Going to stick this to one side. So let's just get the wrapping off this. Wow. So I don't know if any of you have seen the Neo Geo Mini, so very similar, I guess, in the fact that Astro City and Neo Geo cabinets are multi-purpose. But Sega have had a go at doing their own. Here it is. It's got 37 games on it. I can't remember what they all are, but I know that some of these are games that have not actually been around since they came out of the arcade, officially, obviously. But on here we've got Virtua Fighter, Space Harrier, Radmobile, Fantasy Zone, Golden Axe, The Revenge of Death Adder, Alien Syndrome, Dark Edge, Cotton, and obviously something else on there that I can't read, and then a bunch of other games. So let's have a quick look. So the packaging here is really lovely. It's got that kind of soft matte finish. You open it up and it says, "Go Sega 60th anniversary, dedicated to all the Sega fans around the world and to the creators who made history." Oh, it's really nice. So it's got green on the left hand side, pink on the right, and Astro City cabinets were 2-player, and they're the green buttons and the pink buttons for the second player packaging. So here we go. Right. Wow. I already prefer this to the Neo Geo Mini. Sorry, Neo Geo. Would you look at that? That is awesome. So obviously, 1 player only. So it's got 6-button joystick, clicky sound. I'll do some cutaways so you can see clicky sound there. 6 buttons, stereo speakers. It sits really nicely. I don't know, this feels like something that you really actually could play sat down. Whereas with the Neo Geo Mini, I always felt like it wasn't quite there. That one does allow you to play off the TV. I think this one has an HDMI out as well, so it does. You've got headphones and player 1, player 2 USB ports. So this already arrived. I have already opened that. I have the gamepad to go with it, which we'll look at again in a second. Also available to buy is a full-size stick in the same design. That was a little bit out of my price range. Well, it was about the same price as this, and I couldn't really justify buying both, no matter how much I liked it. So I thought I'd go with the pad because I'm not going to be playing an awful lot of 2-player games on this, and I want to play it as it is. And then here's the pad to go with it. Should I find a friend? So okay. Will this turn on without power? No, it needs to be powered. So I think we're going to have to plug this in and have a go. Whoa! Lights up there. Okay. Ho, ho, ho. We got Virtua Fighter. Tantar, Dark Edge, Puyo Puyo, Golden Axe, Arabian Fight, Cotton. Oh, this is great. Okay, I'm concentrating now. Take 2. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent size. It doesn't feel, I mean, it does obviously feel small, but it doesn't feel like crazy small like the Neo Geo Pocket does for me, at least. I'm kind of comfortable with it. Oh, you can hold down. Wow, that's a lot easier. Oh, this game's tough. Or I'm bad. Or both. So this is looking to be a 3D game. It is. Okay, who we got? Whoa! I think I might go with this guy. Jaeger. AC. Thunder Force Arcade. Wow, I mean, there we go. So just a quick look around the back. You've got your power in, your headphone socket, your USB ports for players 1 and 2, HDMI out, and power on and off. Some nice rubber feet for support at the bottom there, and then this very authentic looking sort of arc design stickers along the side there and at the top, and this really lovely evenly lit sort of green LED strip at the front. All in all, a very well built. It's not too heavy, but heavy enough, just lovely. And here's the additional controller. And honestly, I don't think I've ever held a nicer retro controller in my hands before. It's got these raised grips at the back. The build quality's very impressive. The buttons and the D-pad all feel really nice in the hand, and the aesthetics too just go so well with the system. Fantastic job. Well, what a treat. I mean, that is a way to round off a year. 60th anniversary for Sega there. They've done a few things. I think this ultimately is one of their best. Build quality is phenomenal. The game selection, phenomenal. Really, I know this is only available in Japan, but I got this from Amazon. You can just order it and have it delivered straight to your house. You might find import fees attached to that, but generally when you order through Amazon you can pay those up front, so you shouldn't really have to worry about that. You just have to figure out, can you afford it? But yeah, I mean, can't recommend it enough, really. Well, that's it for 2020 and my first year on YouTube, and I think it's gone pretty well. Despite everything, I thought I'd take advantage of the extra time I had at home and just do something fun and different for me. I know that this year has focused mainly on retro gaming, and that is really the main point of the channel, but I also wanted to just say that I will be doing other things. You know, I did the headphone stand. I do expect to, hopefully in 2020, do some, 2021 even, hopefully do some more sort of carpentry, something else like that. And I will be doing a look at the Famicom disk system that I bought. I will be fixing that up and getting it to play some of the games that I bought. Similarly, I'll be doing the same thing with the Virtual Boy. I have a arcade machine, a MAME arcade machine that I built a few years back in the garage that is currently out of action. So I'm going to do a little video or a little bit of an overview of that tour and then repairing it and getting that working again. I also have a couple of reshells that I would like to show. I got a really nice one for a Game Boy DMG that I want to share with you, and I will be doing a screen modification on that as well. And similarly to the Game Gear that I bought, I'm going to get that one recapped and a nice new screen in that too. So plenty to come. Thank you for being with me so far, and here's to 2021 being a much improved experience and year over this one. Hard to see how it wouldn't be. Take care, everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and see you on the other side.